You've had such a memorable career. A lot of people consider you to be one of the most powerful men, if not the most powerful man in football. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a godfather of football figure?
No, I don't. I don't get into fall into these traps of, how would you put it, praise. You know, I think that you try and keep your feet in the ground. I think that's important. For instance, for the last, a few weeks ago, I kept trying to play down all the great hyperbole about Manchester United being untouchables, they've been this, they've been that, the next thing, and I'm trying to play it down, try to dampen it, and I know what football is like. 1 minute, the next minute, or the next day, you're going to get kicked in the teeth, you know, and that's football. And here we've lost 2 games, now we're not untouchables, we're the worst team ever in the history of Manchester United, so you've got to try and balance things out.
You've been here for so long and you've been managing at the top, you've won it all. What keeps you motivated every morning when you get up? What are you thinking to keep yourself at the top?
It's a great club to work for, and also the expectation drives you, and you can't afford to be complacent at any time. You know, I think that when you do get complacent at this club, then your results will be different. So I don't have any complacency. I still work as hard as I did when I first came to the club. I'm with the right club, and I enjoy the expectation. I enjoy the challenge of having to be number one or try to be number one.
Is that what you thrive under, the pressure to keep living up to expectations and exceed them?
Yeah, I think that we respond to the prospect of failure. You know, I think I respond to it well, and I think that this club over the years has done that quite well too.
We'll have to command respect. You do that and have always done. Do you think that players fear you a little bit as well, and is that important?
Well, I think that maybe, you know, maybe they have a great respect for me, obviously because of my age and things like that, and how long I've been here.
Not only because of that.
Maybe sometimes maybe fear me a little bit. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I lose my temper. I'm quite angry.
What about that famous hair dryer treatment, Sir Alex?
Yeah,
is it true?
How could they get off with that? And he laughed. He said, "Do you mean to see you would go to court on that? Do you know, to take action on someone in court because they said you were screaming?" I said, "No, but I think it's ridiculous." He said, he just laughed and walked away. So, myth you have to deal in a certain way that you can laugh at it. I cry sometimes at some of the stuff that's said, and you just sometimes, most of the times, you shake your head because there's nothing you can do about it.